Afters. Well, since it's kind of being a video afternoon, I thought I would take this opportunity to show you my current setup. So it's May 2014 and I've been asked a couple of times what my setup is at the moment, and so I thought I'd give you a high level overview. And since I did my makeup and set up the microphone and everything for the giveaway, I thought, well, I'll change my hat so it looks like, you know, it's a brand new day and do this video at the same time. So most of you know I am an A5 girl. So because I've got a lot going on and I like to write a lot, take a lot of notes, create lots of to-do lists, A5 works really well for me. And I am currently in, this is an A5 mint Kikki-K binder. So I'm giving it a go because the rings are quite large and I've got quite a bit in there, so that kind of works for me. I use a couple of different binders for different reasons, so I will quickly go over that. But this really is my day-to-day stuff that has all my calendars and the go-to things that I need on a day-to-day basis. So, very high-level look. I am using a mix of both my insert designs. So I'm using a mix of the flourish and the dotty. So you might see some pages that are one and some pages are the other. I'm doing that just because I can and I want to get the most out of both designs. So yeah, so I've started off with, okay, so in the front, I've just got like business cards and some photos and a receipt and bits and pieces in there. Then I've got the flourish cover, which I love, the personalized one with my name on it. So the front section of my planner really holds that, you know, the personal information, so my contact details in case it gets lost, phone numbers that I need sometimes when I'm on the go just in case my phone dies, as well as a couple of bits of inspiration that keep me kind of going with what I'm doing with my coaching business and Life is Crafted, so really what I'm about. And I love Paris, and I used some different post-it notes there with different colors and that type of thing. It's got my logo and sort of a little mood board to go with that. Then I've got, ooh, let's not show you that page because that's got lots of password stuff on it. So once again, I don't write my passwords out in full, but I give myself prompts and reminders about, you know, which email address I used for which account and if it's the one with the hash sign in the password or if it's another one. So they're really just prompts for me. I've got this page of the little life typed business that me and my friend Kirsten have, where we kind of do personalized prints. One of the favorites that quite a few of you have gotten is the manifesto with your name on it. So I like to keep little bits of inspiration scattered throughout the notebook. Then I've got the sort of special dates to remember. So that's, you know, people's birthdays, anniversary days, kind of that perpetual calendar. Then I go on to the year things. And routine. So that's really the front section of my planner. And then I've got the beautiful dotty tabs that I'm using. I don't carry around a full year of inserts because that just makes it too bulky, especially because as you'll see, I use both the weekly layout and the day per page layout at the same time, plus the month on 2 pages. So I really just do the current month that I'm in as well as the month after that, sometimes the month after that. So it's 2 to 3 full planner inserts, calendar inserts at a time. What I do though is the way I designed the Life is Crafted inserts is that I leave in the month on 2 pages and it has the sort of monthly dreams that I had for that month and at the end the month in review. So I keep those 2 pages in at all times really. So if I need to flip back to January or flip back to February to see what I was doing on a particular day, the summary is all there. I then have, like I said, ooh, this is another little thing. Just want to give you a flash there. I have written down my why in life and my sort of purpose and my mission. And I read that every day to really try to set the tone for the day, to help me guide the decisions that I might make or the activities that I have to do. And I keep that in the front section of each, the month that we're currently in. And I try to read that then every day. So I've got that there. And then I've got the week on 2 pages. So really what I love about the week on 2 pages is that it gives me that breakdown of categories across my life. So life is crafted, or the Arienne Gorlach coaching side of things. I've got the personal list, errands and to contact. And so sometimes if I have a special sort of bigger project that I'm working on, it gets its own column. So I've got that across the top section, along with my 3 most important things that I really want to be focusing on that week. And then from there, I kind of brain dump all those tasks that I'm wanting to do that week, and then I schedule it in and plan it in for different days. So that week on 2 pages really gives me that sort of bird's eye view, and it's just really good at mind easing, because I know that I've put everything I've wanted to do on paper, and then I can see with that sort of week at a glance what's going on, what I need to be doing, and what my intentions are. And then, so I have one then ruler, little indexy ruler thing, that flicks me to the current week that we're on. Then I've got a second ruler that takes me to the day per page. And that's really when I break down my to-dos for that particular day and the 3 most important things I want to get done on that day. And because I'm one of those people who like to tick things off a lot, and I like to have sort of step-by-step breakdowns, I tend to look like I have a lot of to-dos, but a lot of them are smaller actions, because I feel that when I do that smaller action, I tick it off, it's building my momentum to do what I need to do. So generally, that's why I work with both. People work differently, but that's my setup at the moment. So, and then the months that are coming up ahead, I've got, once again, just the month on 2 pages sitting there. So if I need to schedule in appointments or see what I'm doing, or see if there's anything particularly there, I can flip ahead and see what's happening. Then towards the back, I just have normal tabs that come with an A5 Filofax, and I've just labeled them myself. So the different sections that I have is a notes section. So that's just, you know, anything that comes up that I need to scribble down, I either scribble on the day per page that I'm working on, or if it's a little bit more, I've got full notes pages in there to write plenty as I need to. And then when I do my sort of weekly review and I look at the notebooks that I might have, or the planners that I might have, I try to then go through those notes and file them as I need to. The second part is blog and musings. So I'm currently mainly using a little, where is this one? Lovely pink notebook here for my day-to-day journaling. But sometimes if I haven't got this with me, I'll write a page or 2 on a musings page. I've also got a summary of my blog categories, and when I am out and about and I come up with an idea, I kind of note it there before I transfer it over to one of the other files that I'm showing you. Then I've got a projects section. So this really gives me an overview of the different projects that I have on my plate, on my mind. So once again, it's a place to sort of prompt ideas, and I flip to when I'm on the go and maybe need to. Got a tab for meetings. Tend to meet with quite a few people, and it's a place for me to sort of set my intentions for what I'm wanting to get out of that meeting, what I'm wanting to give in that meeting, and then any outcomes or activities that I need to do, I kind of mark down. Then I've got product info. So Life is Crafted range is getting quite wide, quite broad, with the different designs and the day per page and the week on 2 pages, and then it's got the starter pack, and then it's got like the calendar only. So there's a lot of information, so I keep myself a summary there. And then I've got lists. So that's where my bucket lists, my things I love about me list, all those sort of things are there. And then I just have some loose paper in the back. So, you know, when those lovely things like bills come in or whatever, an itinerary for a flight, I just shove them in the back there because it just helps me keep it all together. So that's my main day-to-day go-to planner that pretty much comes with me everywhere. Then I've got 3 others that I kind of keep here in my little office. So I'm using my favorite, you know me, my lovely A5 Chameleon in raspberry, which is still my first Filofax love that I adore. she is currently holding my projects. So I've got a project summary in my day-to-day stuff, but when I'm nutting out a project, planning things out, they live in here. Then I've got this red thing. I don't even think there is a brand on it. And I think it's kind of like, you know, plasticky PU, but it's got the same sort of ring spacing as a Filofax does. This one is my blog planner there. So when I am doing blog related things, whether it's sort of like creative administrative things, or if I'm looking at my editorial calendar, this is where that magic is going on. Then the other real Filofax that I have is this beautiful Malden, once again A5 with the big lovely rings in it that I got from a lovely swap with a girl named Amy. So this one is holding what I'm calling my life passport. So this is a work in progress at the moment, and it's where I'm keeping things like my values, my beliefs, my purpose, my passion. And then it's also a place where I'm keeping all those little quirky things that you find out about yourself, from, you know, horoscope readings to what numerology numbers am I. So really it's a place where I'm holding information or collecting information that's really about me. So that generally is my setup at the moment, and how I'm using my different folders, my different planners to help me craft more of a life that I love. I'd love to hear how you do it as well. I'd love for you to, whether you've done a video, share it with us below, or a blog post where you kind of share what your setup looks like or what your tabs look like. Please share it. And that's it for me today. Life is crafted, craft yours. Thanks, bye guys.